us to the
Theme
next
park
segment.
reviews.
And today's theme park review is the very famous Harry Potter ride at Harry Potter World in Universal Orlando
Indeed,
at
Harry
the
Potter.
Islands of Adventure.
Harry
The
Potter.
original Harry Potter World, not the new part.
Yeah, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. What's the new park?
The new one's the remember in the you take the Hogwarts Express
Oh, the
over
new
to the
ones.
other park, and that's the newer part where you go to Diagon Alley. No, 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 no. That's in the old part. Oh, what is that? Oh, it takes you back to London, technically. That's what it is.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought they just made that like together, but okay.
No, they made the Diagon Alley part in Islands of Adventure first. Then they built the London part later.
Okay. Well, that makes, I guess, a little bit more business sense. Anyway, so
Hell yeah.
the reason why I chose this theme park ride
Mm-hmm.
is they have, because this thing is like the centerpiece
Yeah.
of Harry Potter World. This thing
Yeah.
is located inside Hogwarts, the castle.
Oh wow.
And don't you remember it? You were there too.
I was.
Yeah, you were.
That's why I'm excited. Sorry, my tonality didn't reflect it. Let me rephrase that. Wow!
No,
There we go.
yeah.
That's better.
So I don't really count the ride as just necessarily the ride. I also count the Hogwarts
I did, yeah,
walkthrough itself
I agree.
because
That's a big part of it.
indeed it I like what they did here. Okay, it's a gigantic line. Everyone wants to go and do this thing, but they have a lot of like Hogwarts type of stuff in there. You get to see the money changers. I think that was in there.
Yeah.
You get to see Hogwarts itself. You get to see Harry, Ron, and Hermione, like,
Yup.
which is like back when I guess Order of the Phoenix was being shot, because
Oh
Harry
yeah.
Harry had the short hair. He didn't have the
The
long hair.
flow. The flow. The Potter flow.
He didn't have the mullets. That was post mullets.
You know what I'd call mullet Potter? Radical Radcliffe.
Yeah, the Radical Radcliffe
I
was
liked it. I like that.
it
That's
was
good.
post Radical Radcliffe.
Radical Radcliffe, man.
Yeah, he probably liked that. Actually, Daniel Radcliffe, he's a pretty good guy. Any
Seems pretty cool.
He is. Anyway, it's also like, why would you think? Oh, well, maybe this is when they shot the Half Blood Prince. You can tell from Hermione because she doesn't seem as old as she looks in Half Blood Prince. She looks young enough in
Still looks like she's
Order of the
like in
Phoenix,
high school or something.
like in Order of the Phoenix, not
Right.
Half Blood Prince. Yeah, she still looks hot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
mean, yeah,
Of
but
course.
anywho, they yeah. So honestly, the technology in the walkthrough of Hogwarts is miraculous. I mean,
It's
holy
pretty neat.
crap!
I like how they implemented it.
Yeah, they have the moving pictures.
Yeah, which represents what is in both the books and the movies, and that is a good testament to their design work
Yeah,
and how brilliant it is
yeah.
to me.
This is like, I would say this rivals Disney and their Imagineers and all that. Like normally, like everything else, and
Yeah, yeah. In some ways I'd even say it's better
yeah,
considering I've been there.
because you know, and although I've like researched Disney World to death, but I would say it really incorporates you into the world, and it
Yeah, it does.
like you see some people talking, you see shadows of people talking,
Yup. Yup.
and the paintings actually look like they came out of the movie. You know, it's It's like literally you
Right.
stepped into the world of Harry Potter.
That is the goal, and they had the rights to that stuff, that footage anyway, so
And I
might as well put it to good use.
well, not especially Warner
Oh,
Bros.
really?
Owns Harry Potter, and
Well, yeah.
Universal doesn't. But they
No, they got it somehow.
they did right issues, but they got it, and
Good
they
point. Good point.
they like implemented it to the highest of standards. Harry Potter, like Hogwarts on the outside, looks exactly like Hogwarts in the movies. I mean, holy crap! That
Yeah.
it's the attention to detail that's simply like beautiful and
Mhm.
amazing. Like
Oh, yeah.
also, it's not just Harry, Hermione, and all that on a screen. It looks like they're actually like standing up and talking to you guys.
Yeah.
That is just amazing. I was blown out of my mind. Like, are they actually there? How do they do that? You know?
Really. You were blown out of your mind, huh?
I was. It was fantastic.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Wowzers,
That
man.
was beautiful. That was beautiful. Beautiful artistic work right there.
Yeah, that's like a total wowzers, man.
Yeah, and there's what are those things called, that those robots that were there?
Robots. What, animatronics? Is that what you're...
There, yep, animatronics.
Okay.
There it is. I forgot the word
Well,
for it.
there you go.
Indeed.
Animatronics.
An-
You got
the,
it.
The animatronics. My gosh, holy crap! This rivals Disney. This is like up to Disneyland standards,
And world.
and World, and Paris, and Tokyo, and everything
And
else.
even the abandoned Hong Kong one.
No, Hong Kong's making a comeback, but
Oh, yeah, oh, good.
yeah, Hong Kong's like still around. They're trying to make a comeback, so
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they're closed. But anyway,
Oh, good. That's good to know.
indeed, even though they're making Shanghai Disney,
Ah,
which is to China, whatever. It's not This is not Disney World
You're right.
reviews. This is
that's beside the point.
it's a theme park. This is like a Universal theme park review. Anyway,
Yeah.
so the attention to detail is miraculous.
Yes.
It seems like you are actually in Hogwarts.
It does. You're right. It really
It's-
does.
It's an incredibly long line, but you don't care because you get to see all this awesome attention to detail.
Yeah.
It's simply wonderful. Now the ride itself, you feel like you're on you feel like you're on a magical ride through Hogwarts and all that, you know?
I felt like I was on a Nimbus 2000.
Yeah, you get to
I think that's what it was called.
you get to be swayed back and forth. You're like thrown places. I was scared at my wits.
Oh, I don't remember you making the Trump China face too much on that ride, but
Yeah, it wasn't. It was surprising enough. It wasn't that bad. It was more like a smooth ride. I just got like the face when I was thrown places.
yeah, I could see that. You don't have control over your movements.
Yeah.
China, here we come.
China. Anywho, you get to fly with Harry
You do. That's
And-
pretty sick.
through like Hogwarts and all that. It kind of implements the same technology as like Jimmy Fallon's race through New York City ride. Although
I think
this is like a
nah,
lot better. This is a better
it
version.
kind of does. It does.
Like
It's
you're
like
you're on a screen and they are like flying you all over the place.
so. Imagine, like you said, like with the Jimmy Fallon ride, it's like your traditional 4D movie experience, but with the Harry Potter ride here, it's not just in a chair that moves around. It's actually a ride that follows like a track,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
and it kind of doesn't go completely upside down, but it definitely has a thrill element to it,
Yeah.
which makes it a lot more enjoyable than a 4D movie type of thing.
Yeah, this is my first ride. This was actually my first ride that implemented this kind of technology and all that. Which,
And I don't. Well, the Spider-Man ride's kind of the same to me. It's the
oh
similar
wait,
technology, to be
my
totally fair.
actually my apologies. The Spider-Man ride was my first time on that ride using that
But
technology. But Harry Potter like took that. It's basically Spider-Man 2.0 because
yeah,
like
pretty
you
much.
you fly through every part of Hogwarts with Harry. You get to talk with Hermione and all that. You talk to Ron Weasley and all that, and it's simply it's just miraculous. This whole ride is just awesome.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is. I mean, the only thing I guess the only thing was like I don't know if this was part of the ride. If I had to nitpick this thing,
Huh.
like really dive into the nook and crannies of this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was part of the ride, but my legs were
hmm
like freezing.
Yeah, it
It
was a
was
little chilly in
it
there.
was like during the summer and all that, and when you were in the Hogwarts ride, like flying through with Harry, it was like cold. I don't know
You're
if that
right.
was
It was kind of cold, wasn't it?
yeah, I don't know if that was because of it being in England and you're in the sky and they're trying to make it cold
Huh.
so you're
I don't
like
think
actually
that was on purpose.
mm,
It could have been. I didn't really notice that
yeah,
though.
maybe I don't know. I felt it. It was like freezing my legs
Hmm.
off. Anyway,
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, that's it. That's the only thing. I think the Sorting
Huh.
Hat was even in there too. Like not in the movie,
It
but
might
like
have been.
on the way over to the movie. Like I swear that was the best like wait in the line I have ever experienced in my life.
It
It was
is. It is.
is simply spectacular. It is wonderful. I highly suggest you guys go out and see this for yourselves.
Yes.
I
Most definitely.
I don't make any promises or like take this to as chiseled in stone, but I
Yeah.
can swear that they used props from the movies and put it
Really.
into this theme park. I wouldn't be
Really.
surprised if they did that.
Hmm.
And I'm sure that they built stuff like the Sorting Hats because that I'm sure that was totally CGI. But
Oh yeah.
like the movements was totally CGI. But I'm pretty sure like some things they made were from the movies,
Really.
like the elf banker and all that. I thought that was
Oh yeah, and Gringotts. Although that was a different ride, but yeah.
yeah. Honestly, when we got to the banker elf, like that scared me because they were like
In
interacting.
Gringotts. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like implement like it was like talking to people and all that, and I just thought it was just like
I thought
just
that was pretty cool. That
moving
was a
around.
nice touch.
Yeah, it's like moving. I thought it would just move around doing money and all that, but no, they talked to people,
Yep.
which was hilarious, and
It
it
was.
was
It
great. It
was.
was a great addition. It's the attention to detail on this ride is simply
Yes.
spectacular. I'm gonna give this a 9.9 out of 10.
Really.
Indeed. What is
Think
your
I
what is your
think
grade?
I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Why a 9 out of 10?
Well, it's a great ride. It kind of feels a little bit like there's something left to be desired, and I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but you know, it's a good ride and all, but I don't know, there's just something missing. I don't know what it is. It just
Yeah.
seems like I was expecting it to be maybe a little bit more thrilling or maybe a little bit longer than the ride was, but I mean, it's a good experience. Great ride. One of the best at the park. Not my
Absolutely.
number one favorite, but, you know, still a good experience. It's worth going to by far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily understand what's missing, but I respect
See,
your
I
opinion.
don't
But
either. I don't either.
yeah, I mean, they
But
literally have
something is
everything Hogwarts wise in this
well,
thing.
yeah.
I
It's
don't.
not necessarily,
Maybe you were like,
something from a film element or from the universe per
yeah, I
se.
think
It's
it's
more of a technical thing that's missing.
yeah. I guess it's like you went through all this wait, all to just I
It
guess watch
seems
a
like
movie. I could
they
see now. I can see kind of why you would.
it's a little bit of that. Yeah, that plus, I kind of wish there was less of the stopping and watching the footage and more of the actual like moving around and more animatronics and stuff.
Yeah, I can agree with that, but I don't know. This ride
Still,
is still
that's why
very
it's oh yeah, it's great. That's why it's a 9
yeah.
and not like a 5 or something.
Actually, I'll lower my grade. I was kind of like gushing about this, but maybe like a
Oh
nine
really?
9.6 out of 10. I think that's a better
Okay,
grade there.
fair enough.
Indeed, that's Harry Potter: The Ride, Forbidden Journey. Harry Potter and the
Yep.
Forbidden Journey, not Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
The Cursed Child.
That show is cursed. Holy crap. Anyway,
Huh.
eh,
Oh boy.
J.K. Rowling, she just went off the cannon, I guess. Anyway,
I guess so.
whatever. We're not talking about that play. We'll talk about that play later. Anyway,
Another time.
another time, not in this podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, great ride. There are plenty more rides in the wizarding world of Harry Potter. We will be
Yes.
diving into that hopefully some other times, other podcasts, and
Right.
other theme park reviews. Now, we are going to talk about